Venezuela's authorities have ordered a nationwide manhunt for supporters of Maduro's arrest. You supported it, and they're after you. Victoria Coates joining me. That's not good news. It suggests instability, and President Trump does not want that in Venezuela right now. What can he do about it?
Indeed, Stuart. Good to be with you, and Happy New Year. I think that, yes, this is a bad sign. This is what happens when, Maduro's cronies remain in charge. I think, but we have very clear signals coming from both the president and Secretary Rubio that this is not going to be tolerated. And the new interim president Rodriguez knows perfectly well that if they could reach out and grab Maduro, they can reach out and grab her. So hopefully this is just some internal rhetoric, and we can keep moving along on that process of stabilization the president was talking about, get those oil companies going again, and show the people of Venezuela some tangible results.
We need to get the oil out of Venezuela quickly, but we've had an analyst on the show this morning saying you can't get an extra 1 million barrels a day. You can't get that out until 2030. That's not a good time frame.
No, I do think it would be quicker than that. And the important thing for the American people to know, the reason we want this oil is not just to increase supply. That would be good. It would bring down prices. It would give us the kind of oil that we need to replenish the strategic petroleum reserve. But we also make money on this, Stuart, because a lot of this goes through our refineries on the Gulf Coast. And those Citgo refineries were recently purchased by Elliott Management, an American entity. And so that is going to be a big profit driver for us. And then ultimately, what this could ensure for us, if we're working with our Canadian friends as well as our Venezuelan friends, is control of about 40% of the world's oil reserves. That's an incredibly powerful position for us, something China just simply can't match.
One more for you, Victoria. The Times of London reports that Iran's supreme leader has a plan to flee the country, going to Russia, if ongoing protests overwhelm his security forces. Victoria, do you see that happening? Khomeini fleeing to Moscow?
I would say it's as possible now as it has been since the 2009 Green Revolution that Obama missed and left the ayatollah in power. This all started in June with the 12-day war, with the exposure of the weakness of the regime. And unrest has been building since then, and it's been made now all the more intense by the nabbing of Maduro. Everybody knows, the Israelis know where the supreme leader is 24/7. President Trump knows that as well. So he's right to be shaking in his boots, and I think Moscow would be an excellent place for him.
Fascinating. All right, Victoria Coates, always a pleasure. Thanks for joining us. See you again real soon.